Natürlich habe ich für 20 Minuten im Video keinen Ton vom Mikrofon, weil Asapramada schon so viel Aura hat, dass er einfach mein Mikrofon gebumst hat. LOL! Und um es dazu noch hinzuzufügen, habe ich das hier noch am helllichen Tag aufgenommen, damit es jetzt noch beschissener aussieht hier. Und ja, es ist wirklich das Jahr, wo die Technologie gegen mich in Aufstand führt, ne? Was ist los dieses Jahr? Also die Technik fickt mich an so vielen Stellen. Und damit willkommen zu einer weiteren Folge von Honkai Starway. Letztes Mal haben wir gründlich wirklich so ein bisschen die Backstory jetzt von Himiko bekommen, halt so was gelaufen ist, wie es zum Express kam, was die Situation ist so mit zwischen Motoko und Hiniko, also dem Imaginé von Himiko als Erwachsene und halt Himiko die Originale und alles, wie das stand und so viel, wir haben auch rausgefunden, dass sie dann mit dem Imaginé Kontakt hatte mit Aha, dann halt Himiko zurück und es war so viel, also letzte Folge wirklich anschauen, da war wirklich sehr viel Leute. Jetzt sind wir hier bei der Express-Crew und schauen, wie wir wahrscheinlich den Express zünden und generell, was jetzt los wird sein. Oh ja, lassen wir mal laufen.
What was she implying?
Das ist natürlich jetzt die Frage. Wie viel konnte sie sagen, wenn er seit bei ihr war, ne? Ja.
If Assad Pramad was close by, then he would have discovered any clues Himiko left behind.
Mhm. Oder vielleicht will er sogar, dass die Hinweise bleiben.
So, her message seems pretty standard, but only we'll know what she really means because we're the Nameless?
Mhm.
Something about the engine of the Express? Has Himiko mentioned something of this sort in previous journeys? This may be the key.
Oh, by the way, Assad Pramads Ziel ist Stealth. Das ist das Wichtigste von der letzten Folge, glaube ich. Glaube ich heute wild. Mhm. Welt, hast du? Oh. Aber nice? Nein? Das ging erstaunlich schnell.
And Himiko said the family sent a music box as an invitation, and then she said,
Ja.
But the box that was sent to us was slightly unusual. The music it played had off-key notes in the background.
Ja. Da kannst du dich erinnern.
These dissonant notes, and they were a perfect match with the gravity wave frequency when the Express made its warp jump. Also, the Express engine's spatial curvature was its encryption key.
Das ist ein wilder Callback.
A distress call method regularly used by the Nameless.
Was ist das, was wir benutzen? Schwerkraftwaffe, vergessen.
Pearl said something similar not too long ago.
Oh, hat sie das? Daran kann ich mich echt gar nicht erinnern. Oder warte, wir brauchen.
Conflict broke out between Miss Himiko and an entity suspected to be Assad Pramad. A gravitational wave caused by a giant mass was observed.
Oh, das ja.
Himiko is hinting that we should use the gravity
Ja,
probe
voilà.
in the Express to receive her signal.
Um ihr ein Notrufsignal zu reichen.
exactly it.
If that's the case, we need to get ready as soon as possible.
It'll take some time to clear the passage to the Express. Sunday, do you have a way to contact the conductor?
Wahrscheinlich, oder?
The distance does not pose a problem for tuning. However, my birds must first lock on to the conductor as their target.
Okay.
I will do my best. Please, excuse me for a moment.
Okay. Alle sind ganz Arcadia gleichzeitig. Oh boy, das ging nach einer tollen Überschrift. Hey, Blaze.
I received a message that Silverwolf has arrived at Pearlux Tower.
Oh, nice, okay.
Together with Pearl, she'll repair the communication systems across Plain Arcadia. Then, with Gravia's assistance, they'll attempt to reenact the ritual from a millennium ago, folding all of Plain Arcadia back into the canvas. The most extreme measure of protection.
Oh boy.
How's the situation here?
Wir machen Fortschritte.
Very good. Go ahead and do your part. As for the rest, leave it to me.
Okay.
Good news, everyone. The conductor is safe and sound.
Gott sei Dank, okay.
My bird has located them. I am able to share what the conductor is seeing.
Oh,
A
nice.
moment, please, while I inform them of the situation.
Kurze Zeit später, ja. Ist
In
was?
progress?
Yes. The conductor says they have locked on to a weak gravitational wave and are decoding it.
Okay.
Pom-Pom sure is glad that everybody's okay. Conductor! Oh, we missed you too. Pom-Pom received Himiko's message. Repeating it now.
Okay.
The source of Assad Kramad's power is fear. He exploits people's fears to imaginate future possibilities. When another possibility is observed, this apocalypse will be overwritten.
Ah, das ist eine wilde Kraft, okay.
And also,
Ja.
each and every one of us nameless is making it to the next stop. This part is the conductor's heartfelt wish.
Süß. Willkommen, Himiko.
So, Assad Pramad is a Lord Ravager that observes and imaginates possibilities.
Mhm, durch die Furcht von Menschen.
That explains why I could never land a blow on him.
Ja, weil er sich natürlich die beste Möglichkeit ausgewählt hat, dieser
When
Wichser.
people saw the Lord Ravager's descent, they were gripped with fear, despair, and everything else that comes with an apocalyptic end. Those very emotions fed this catastrophe and made a possibility become reality.
Himiko said we need to observe another possibility for this apocalypse to be overwritten. Observe another possibility. How do we do that?
Build a crowd, then defeat Assad Pramad in front of them. That's the easiest way.
Ja, aber das würde natürlich die Angst beseitigen.
But I'll just create hundreds of clones to hide behind, and no one will be able to lay a finger on him. That's another of his tricks by manipulating possibilities.
Mhm.
So we don't actually have any way of defeating that old dice head.
Ich glaube auch nicht, dass sie ihn komplett besiegen. Wir werden ihn höchstens zurückschlagen.
Says we're out of options.
Generalin, welche Ideen hast
If
du?
we somehow witness all his possibilities, then he would collapse into just one being due to the effect of observation.
Ja, guter
I will
Einwand.
activate the formation plume I've set up all over the Arcadia, then use the vision of the Rainbow Spiritus Kalachakra Sky Plume.
General, do you require my cooperation like during SparksyCon?
Voll möglich, ja.
Each reading drives the murky future towards a definite outcome, a collapsed quantum state, even if that outcome isn't to one's liking. The Eye of Ishvara would transcend mere sight and permeate throughout this realm. The Kalachakra Sky Plume would predict the future of all beings at tens of billions of instances per second.
Damn.
That's right, Mr. Sunday. I would like you to expand the range of your tuning.
You mean to determine the future of Assad Pramad through observation? But, as I recall, as your observation expands, it will anchor the fate of this world.
Observation is for her to worry about.
Oh boy. Ich? Du überlässt mir die Beobachtung? Ah,
I
scheiße.
want you to become my eyes and look for me. The fate Assad Pramad imaginated is imminent, and there is no path for the future in it. Only Ishvara, only observers with sufficient strength and personal freedom have what it takes to make choices that trace the path to our future.
Also unser Schicksal nicht
I
fest
also
ist,
need
ne?
a
Ja.
place with a good vantage point. Something like a towering structure.
How confident are you in this plan succeeding, General?
Even if the chance of success is only a coin toss, once I enter the fray myself, I always treat it as a 100% certainty.
Na dann, ich
I'll
akzeptiere.
fight by your side too. Even if there is only half a chance of success.
I will do all I can to ensure you two remain connected through tuning.
Danke.
Then, Dan Heng, March, and I will clear the passages as soon as possible to ensure the Express can depart.
Okay.
And myself, she, and General Yao Guang will force the collapse of Assad Pramad's clones, granting us a way to his true form.
Thank you, Sunday. Before you boarded the Express, You said that you didn't understand trailblazing. And yet, you have fought alongside us in the most dangerous moments of our journey.
Vor allem hier kann er
No, Mr.
extrem
Yang.
helfen.
I should be the one thanking all of you. Before boarding the Express, I was just a traveler looking for answers. You all taught me to trailblaze and walk the stars. To hold fast to the hands of those around me when facing difficulties. It is my honor to be able to provide assistance.
You really look like one of the Nameless now.
Ja, definitiv.
Thank you too, General Yao Guang. The Express will meet you as soon as we rescue Himiko.
And that's when we'll defeat Asat Pramod together.
Gehen wir, Himiko
And when we
wartet.
do bring Himiko home, each and every one of us will be accounted for as well.
You still have time. Go and say your goodbyes to your friends before we set off. Meet me at the entrance when you're ready.
Okay. Das extra Dialog wahrscheinlich dann, ne? Ja, können wir machen. Okay. Ah ja, aber ui, du bist ja direkt da oben. Blady
We're
dann.
leaving soon. Take care. Don't lose your life.
Ich probier's. Das werde ich als
I'm
Segen.
off.
Segen.
See you later.
Nilux hier.
Why do you look like that? What's happening? Is it bad? Furbos and I will be here waiting to hear the story of how you claimed victory over Asat Pramod. Don't forget.
Boss, you absolutely must win! We'll be waiting to shoot your victory cover! I've already sent out the press release. Just waiting to fill in the time and location of the victory. Oh, winner, winner! Boss is definitely winning!
War schön, dass so an mich glaubt, ey. Ashville?
The young woman's eyes burn with fiery determination. For the path she is to traverse soon leads straight into the eye of the storm.
Oh ja.
Off to save the world again, Nameless?
Ich will auch schon wieder.
Be sure to return in one piece.
Probier's. Kommst nicht mit, Ranger?
I'm staying to help your friends dig out the Express.
Okay.
Go on. I'll take care of everything here.
Okay. Und zu guter Letzt noch... Ah ne, das war die letzte Episode. Okay, aber dann.
Are you ready?
Das
Before
kickt
we set
mir...
off, there's something I'd like you to keep safe from me.
Oh, okay.
Please, hold on to my strategy pouch.
Was ist da drin?
Our future destinies.
Okay. Wann soll ich ihn öffnen?
Open it when you are in need of the hunt.
Okay.
Remember when we were at SparksyCon and you saw the wheel and woe lots hanging over me?
Ja, ich erinnere
I
mich.
remember. But you commanded me not to tell you what they said.
Ja.
I'd like you to keep your eyes on me as much as possible.
Okay, warum?
30 years ago, I used the Decalite reflection barrier to divine the tides of battle for the Fonghu. But, in a moment of blind arrogance, I turned my back on what destiny had revealed and dared to wield the Rainbow Spiritus to twist the very threads of causality. But karma was on the way to punish me. That day, I became entangled with the barrier at a single point, left to drift endlessly through time and space. A healer named this unusual condition temporal dislocation. Put simply, there's always a chance that I could suddenly disappear at any moment. If I'm not observed for even a second, I may disappear.
Gibt es denn keine Möglichkeit, das rückgängig zu machen?
I
Das heißt,
restrain myself with the Nexus Sapientiae, forged by the Uchiue Artisanship Commission. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Das heißt, der Report, also bis den Bericht, den wir gelesen haben in dem Krankenhaus danach, war nicht falsch. Die hatte wirklich so eine temporale Verschiebung irgendwie.
We can't afford a single mistake in this operation. You must keep an eye on me always, no matter the fate that I'm anchored to.
Okay. Moment, das bedeutet...
I had already decided my fate when I set foot in this world. You are only a witness, not the one wielding the blade.
Ach, wa? War dann? Auf geht's. Oh Gott, wo kommst du gerade her? Nein, ich will den... Oh, warte. Den hol ich mir noch. So, zack. Nein, nicht unbedingt. Sie können sich erst einmal gegen sein schauen, der so einen Überlebensschuss gibt. Bitte, was ist okay? Ja, gut. Das war geplant. Ja, okay. Hallo. So. Okay, und Rechner.
Mr. Sunday?
Ach du Scheiße.
I'll give you a signal from atop the tower. Let's go. Let's eliminate all of Asat Pramad's possibilities.
Ach du Scheiße.
I'm afraid you must get past it if you want to reach that tower.
It spotted us.
Ja, no shit.
I will protect you.
Oh boy.
What if we made a bet too?
Oh Gott, warum leckt das gerade so?
Because it fights back. Asat Pramad, your elation is just supreme idiocy.
Jesus Christ.
That thing over there. What is that?
Ein Drache?
I've seen it at Star Rail Fest. Likely a device that collects people's wish power.
She has courageously challenged an ancient Leviathan of the Sigurd Age. And her chosen weapon is a standard plain Arcadian ambience prop. As I said, she is peak entertainment. At last, the long-awaited prelude. Monster versus protagonist.
Ugh, I'm sick of this guy's trifling gimmicks.
Ja, same. Na dann, I guess auf zum Drachen. Oh boy, das wird wild.
Keep it together. Remember our plan.
Ach du Scheiße. Sprungzeit, let's jump! Boah, was? Kriegst du die Likes? Au! Einsammeln. Und Patsch. Okay, das macht gut Schaden. Okay, dreimal, wie es aussieht, okay. Eieiei. Wir haben feste Muster, wie es aussieht. Und frisst du, Bitch! Oh boy. Oh Jesus. Oh mein Gott. Okay, okay, okay. Sachte, sachte. Oh Jesus. Okay, wir haben's. Oh, Feuer frei, Bitch! Ja! Weg mit dir. Nämlich Isolator. Das ist wahrscheinlich eine Referenz, die ich gerade checke. Auf Wiedersehen, da Drache. Öffne die scheiß Tür, rein da! Okay. Ui, wir sind beim Pearl-Turm, wie es aussieht, oder? Seht ihr mich, der steckt so noch raus. Oh, damn, was eine Truhe, Alter. Nehme ich aber liebend gerne, ey, Alter. Die Stellar Jades. Boah, geil, Alter.
We're here. Get ready, Sunday.
Okay.
Careful. Assad Pramod just appeared above you.
Ja, guten Tag, der. Halt dich an den Plan.
Smart of you to lead a Xianzhou general to her death.
Oh nein. Da steht auch mal offen, ne?
And entertaining it would be to challenge the demon lord and save the world alone. But yes, two is better than one. Still, I was not expecting a diviner. To think I should have the honor of meeting the divine foresight, Bane of Ventilia. What can she do for you? Reveal your victory odds? Predict your weal and woe?
Oh, what the fuck?
Whatever she divines, I will block its path. What will you do now?
Then I, a diviner that never grants an audience to anyone, will teach you a lesson. Asat Pramod, a general and a diviner have completely different duties. A general breaks formations from behind, and a diviner destroys them from the front. And did you say you will block every path I divine? Sorry, but creating paths where there are none is the expertise of trailblazers.
Oh yeah.
Now, shall I read your fortune? See your myriad possibilities condense until eventually only one remains. Defeat. The rainbow surveys the heavens, perceiving 1,000 forms. Across the meridians of destiny, the Jade Abacus reveals its script. The celestial eye opens and shuts as calamity and fortune reveal themselves.
Cool. Okay.
I see it.
Hier wer sieht man über ihn.
So this insight is what the eye of the hunt has to offer.
Good. I see it too. Asat Pramod, your fate is sealed.
Etwas sagt mir, dass es sich gleich ändern wird.
What a brilliant reversal! Now, this is the resistance I have been looking for. Exhausting all possibilities. Plotting every scheme. Just hurling everything at me. In short, elation! How unfortunate that this coming perfect apocalypse will not be seen by you, General Yao Guang.
Die Temporale, die General, ich hab dich im Blick, halte durch.
I see the rope that tethered your existence here has snapped. I do not believe we will meet again in this lifetime.
I have nothing left to give. Ishvara, please, take Asat Pramod to his fated defeat.
General!
Pity. You were so close. She put her life on the line for you to have this sliver of a chance. Just like Himiko. Don't let their sacrifices come to nothing. You know, protagonist, it's actually heartbreaking that those clones are gone. But she did deliver you here, to me. It's time for a veteran navigator to point the way forward for you.
The Phantasmoon courtyard?
A terrifying enemy is near, but you stand alone, helpless. How often have you been in such a predicament, protagonist? This is how trailblazing expeditions always end, no? Don't worry. As the former navigator myself, I may provide you with some instruction. Just as Akivili instructed me, and I instructed Falcon Amundsen. Perhaps instruction is too formal a word. Young people these days can't stand such formality. How about we make it a bit friendlier? You quiz me instead. Next, you can ask me questions. 8 of them. About me. About Aha. About Akivili. About the future of the cosmos. About you, even. I'll answer anything you ask. Because once 8 questions are done, you're dead. Did you forget? We are the only 2 supplicants with a chance of winning the Phantasmoon Games. Because the die happened to land on 8. Because there are 8 supplicants in the games. Or perhaps because we first met in Amphorius. Another 8! You're not interested in stories and secrets? That's unfortunate. Of course, this universe also has a button reserved for you. But let me remind you, this is the last time we will speak so openly.
Is this guy actually serious? Himiko hasn't escaped yet. And there's no news from the Express. I should try to delay him for as long as possible, if we want to have any chance of winning. Why would I believe a Lord Ravager?
Looks like you're not so opposed to my offer either. How about we add a wild card to this boring trivia game then? Give your answers to the die you're holding. Roll the die. If your roll is a critical success, you get to uncover my deepest secret. I will answer every question, even if it works against me. I still answer, but only in half-truths. It shouldn't pose any problem for our protagonist. You can effortlessly distinguish truth from deception. I'll share a candid truth, though it won't necessarily be the whole truth. Oh,
Did General Yao Guang bind me just now? You should really trust her strength. Besides, it's been a long time since I've just offered myself up to the chessboard of fates. How exciting to have every outcome based on pure probability. And now, let's get started.
What do I ask?
Right now, among infinite possibilities, countless versions of you are asking me endless questions. Not strange at all. Faced with fate and the universe, people have endless questions. It's asking and answering that make us who we are. Don't hold back. Go ahead and ask your most pressing question right now.
Someone said there are 4 paths that will bring the apocalypse to the universe. Destruction, harmony, and nihility. What is the last remaining path?
Your questions would leave even Noose completely stumped. But I will answer them, even though I can only offer my humble opinion. Up to you if you believe me or not. Now, roll the die. I believe the 4th path that brings the apocalypse is the elation. Once, elation was a dutiful and committed god. They scattered the seeds of chance, carving sharp turns of fate across the universe. They even made a reward of their own face, bestowing it upon those who passed their trials, and delighted in goading other gods to join the hunt for the most terrifying, supreme beings. Unfortunately, nothing resists the incineration of time. No matter how long the comedy lasts, all will eventually return to silence. But before the deathly silence, the elation will become something even more terrifying. I saw how truly fatigued they are. The elation is being swallowed by their own endless mirth. They will slide towards an even more terrifying extreme. Not to stop elation, but to drag all things into an eternal, meaningless, and unreasonable farce of chaos. And that will cease to be comedy and become a universe-wide contamination. Upon stepping onto a path and becoming an Eon, one is expected to glimpse their own end. Yet the results of paths colliding remain beyond their sight. How do they really feel about exercising the divine authority of elation? Do they suffer with it? Would they fear this ending? I don't know. If the disciples of a god cannot bring them deliverance before they fall, do they still deserve to be called disciples? So, I boarded the Astral Express and traveled to different worlds, searching for their tracks and games. Before they fully succumb to corruption and drag all existence into that unspeakable madness, I will grant them the grandest final curtain. This is the highest form of reverence I can offer them. 7 questions left.
Why were so many people calling me Akivili along the way?
Because the path you walk is the same one they once walked. The Astral Express, the path of Trailblaze, your determination to connect the worlds. None of these are coincidences. You are a successor in a way, carrying an essence similar to theirs. And so people see a familiar starlight in you. This is the reason I think that Himiko thinks so highly of you. You may ask 6 more questions.
I've always been curious. Since the Stellaron hunters also see possibilities, do you know what they're truly working toward?
Stellaron hunters. They're just a bunch of power-drunk opportunists that wait by the Eon's chessboard, waiting to catch any falling scraps. They think they've foreseen the future, but in reality, they're merely being led by the nose, by a certain Eon's power, chasing an illusory, better ending. As for their goal, humans only pursue these 2 things: to live or to die for a reason. 5 left now.
Since you're open to answering anything, let's talk about the Lord Ravager's weaknesses.
The Lord Ravager's weaknesses? How greedy, child. You just asked 7 questions at once. But then again, who could pass up the chance to gossip about colleagues? And plus, your role was a critical success. Go ahead then. Whose weakness do you want to know? No, scratch that. Who says you can't buy 1 and get 7 free? I'll wrap the whole thing up for you. Fantilia loathes stubborn minds, hosts she can't seize. She abhors the taste of human courage. Her greatest weakness is her insatiable greed, always wanting everything at once. Zephyro, he's the perfect warrior. But I guess what he fears and hates most is those soulless lunatics. Puppets that have their souls snatched by the Black Sun. To put it bluntly, He's afraid of the dark. Luxbane is a beast. Doesn't understand human language at all. Beasts aren't flawless, of course. A dog's weakness is bones. And if you show it the sun, it will definitely chase after it. Selenova. She loads anything beautifully melodic. Without a haze of noise and distortion around her, she grows restless. Archforger. A fellow I'm quite fond of. Quiet, rational, and elegant. Hardly what you'd expect of a Lord Ravager. I hear he's most afraid of appearing before others. Probably a social recluse. Iron Tomb. Well, you guys already off that one. Now me? My weakness also happens to be my strength. Chance. I've never been able to resist planting several seeds on a whim and watching them take root in unexpected ways, and finally bear fruit I never expected. So, satisfied? 4 questions left. Keep going.
Tell me, why do you want to awaken the Veracity Husk?
I awaken the Veracity to devour, of course. Even if it's just a fragment sealed in the core of Ahatopia, a husk. The Veracity concealed in it will be enough to dim the stars. I don't care who wins this chess game. What I care about is the moment the winner excitedly reaches out a hand to take their trophy. And a star comes alive, opens its abyssal maw, and swallows the chess pieces, players, and the chessboard itself. All to remain in nihility for all eternity. What a sight! Even the rules themselves would be eaten. No matter who Aha pours their power into at the end of the games, no matter their disguise, it is all for nothing against the awakened Veracity. They cannot escape this devouring. You may still ask me 3 more questions.
What exactly did you do during these Phantasmoon games?
This is a very complicated question. And well, all villains are always waiting for the opportunity to explain their scheme. But if I had to start from the beginning, I'm afraid you wouldn't have the patience to listen to the end. Why don't you ask about something you're interested in? Come on, roll the die. We'll see how many secrets your role will earn you. Oh, sadly, it's all about luck. If there is a winner, there needs to be a loser. Look, this is where the mastermind is forced to confess. It was supposed to be the good part, but alas, your dreadful role has ruined it. Pity. Looks like your curiosity will have to stay in the realm of speculation. In detective novels, the murderer always says the line, Yes, it was me. Standing in a world falling apart like this. There's something so satisfying about delivering a killer's confession so gleefully. Only 2 questions left.
About the Stellaron inside of me.
Interesting. Allow me to attempt to answer this difficult question. I examined the Stellaron inside your body. It's not a seed of ruin in the usual sense. It was a seed bestowed on you by Shipe, yet branded with the imprint of the Trailblaze. Shipe constantly tries to assimilate all things into one, while Akivili constantly creates new variations. These 2 forces repel each other, but in your body they have achieved a dangerous equilibrium. And your body, it seems to have been created for just this purpose, and it conceals a secret inside it. The Stellaron hunters likely understand this better than I do. Final question. Think carefully. What do you want to ask?
There's something I've thought about from the start. Tell me, is Himiko still alive? Do you really have no feelings for your daughter?
Aha! This is the question I've been waiting to answer. What a stroke of luck. Of course Himiko is still alive. At least on the stage I've meticulously prepared for her. She will play an important role, and is now awaiting her curtain call. Life is like this. One chance journey after another. One whim after another. Playing someone's father, becoming someone's friend, and at times, someone's lover. Then, by a twist of fate, I let a girl with no future begin to dream of the stars and of lands yet to be reached. I have never understood why the seeds I planted by chance would always take root in unexpected ways. I never expected them to bear fruit such as Graphia. Feels like a curse.
Hallo? Ah.
Like fate's cruelest mockery of me. Just like that night 15 years ago, I had the chance to crush the Express again. But I hesitated.
Boah, entschuldigt, dass die letzten 20 Minuten irgendwie keinen Mikrofonsound mehr hattet. Ich weiß nicht warum, das Mikrofon hat einfach ausgemacht. Keine Ahnung warum. Jetzt nimmt es aber wieder auf. Das ist mega scheiße gerade gewesen. Ja, boah, wir hatten wenigstens noch Ingame-Sound gestern. Was war das denn gerade? Boah, das pisst mich gerade an. Aber okay, du konntest nicht anders übers Herz bringen?
No.
Jetzt soll ich konstant das Mikrofon checken.
To both. I've never fully understood that lapse in judgment. I still ask myself why.
Interesting.
No matter the reason, you caused a huge mess for your colleagues.
Ja?
A few weeks ago, Himiko returned to her hometown and brought you back with her.
Ja, Dobla.
I finally understood why I didn't shoot down the Express 15 years ago. It had nothing to do with acting as a father. or trailblazing,
sondern
but for a destruction that spanned 15 years, to set her on a journey to gain what was most precious, only to shatter it all in the cruelest way.
Vor allem mit der Enthüllung, dass das alles geplant war, ne?
Is this. I will have you bring an end to this world, here and now. It's the most vicious joke I can play on plain Arcadia, on myself, and on the fate of the universe.
Oh boy.
Take a guess. Will this joke amuse Aha?
Ich soll dieser Welt ein Ende bereiten?
You want to use my Stellaron?
Wahrscheinlich.
The worlds the Astral Express deals with. How could they be without a Stellaron? Boom!
Oh boy.
15 years ago, during the blood-stained games, all the supplicants died violent deaths. Then, the husk ran out of wish power and grew agitated, craving a blood sacrifice.
Oh boy.
15 years later, a hero from the Express shone brightly throughout the games. Her Stellaron overflowing with wish power. The perfect sacrificial piece. All right. Now that I've answered the 8 questions, I now need to...
Ja, was musst du? Oh, what?
Kids these days. Show some respect and put your phone away when your elder is talking. Huh?
Was ist denn jetzt los? Cutscene? Du hast deine Nachricht erhalten. The fuck? Lob mich, jult mir zu, ich hab's geschafft. Wohl sprach, es werde Signal und so wurde das Netzwerk Arcadia wiederhergestellt. Endlich bist du wieder da, ey. Pearl? Express hat freie Mikro bereits gerettet und ist nun auf dem Weg zu ihr. Zu dir. Oh, nice. Kamera hat noch ein bisschen durch. Wir stoßen gleich zu dir. Oh, the fuck?
Himeko is right there.
There you are. I see all of you.
Oh. Oh, das war's? Okay, das war gerade schwach. Wie du bist das gesehen, der Plan ist gescheitert. Naja, about that. Ach, übrigens, ich hab deine Rentenversicherungsquote in Arcadia gelöscht. Goddammit. Super. Alter, ich liebe dich dafür. Ich kann es erwarten, diesen alten Wolfelkopf mit euch zusammen zu verprügeln. Rampenlicht. Ist das... Warte, ist das gerade ein neues Kapitel losgetreten? Ein Pfeifen ist Dings. Warte, ich will das kurz schauen. Nee. Wir sind noch in Rampenlicht. Aber ich würde sagen, hier beenden wir die Folge. Ich schaue, was ich noch für einen Ton kann. Vielleicht retten, ich weiß es nicht. Vielleicht hat mein Facecam irgendwie was noch mitgenommen. Und zwar nur auf dem OBS-Ding selbst. Ich hoffe es. I don't know. Es war aber sehr weird, dass das Ich hatte noch nie einfach das Mikrofon, ohne dass ich es gemutet habe oder irgendwie sonst etwas, einfach abgekattet ist. Das hatte ich noch. Das ist ein erstes Mal, wo wir das hatten. Es ist halt ein beschissenes erstes Mal. Ich hoffe, es ist auch das einzige Mal, ey. Aber ja, ich danke fürs Zuschauen. Ich hoffe, es hat euch gefallen. Das hier wird sehr wild. Ich glaube, nächstes Mal schließen wir auch den Akt, glaube ich, ab. Und, boah, macht euch bereit. Das wird wild, ey. Aber ja, dann danke fürs Zuschauen. Ich hoffe, es hat euch gefallen. Man sieht sich dann tief ins Internet. Bye, bye.